Doing a lot of good work out here today. Physical practice, full pads. Had a couple live situations. Those will be the only live situations that we'll do until Saturday. But it was important for us to do it. Questions?
How do guys handle it physically coming out of a two-a-day with this weather?
Yeah, I was pleased. I was pleased with how they handled it. I think the guys are fighting through the tough stretch of training camp here. You get to this mid-second week of training camp and it gets hard. Your body doesn't feel the way it did when you started. But a lot of guys are out here competing. There's a lot of good energy out here today, so I'm excited about it.
Do you rest any veterans or have any plans to do any of that during camp?
It's not so much long-term plans to do it, but we check the medical report every day. I get with Dave McCune and his staff, and we say, hey, is it time for this guy? Maybe we shut him down for a practice or two, just to make sure he's got his legs with him. We did that a little bit with PJ. We've done that once with PJ. Leonte's situation is a little bit different, but he should be back tomorrow or the next day at the latest. I don't anticipate doing it, but obviously when you're playing football every day, these situations change every day.
We're pretty much at the halfway point of camp. Is there any dog days in camp? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, is there a point where you get halfway in and guys start getting tired and you have to push through it?
Well, I think that's part of training camp. It's not so much that they're getting tired; it's just that their body doesn't. We've got a schedule, so they get a pretty good amount of rest. It's not that they're tired; it's just that your body doesn't feel the way it did when you started training camp. And really, your body never feels the same from the moment you start from the moment that you have that first practice until the end of the season. It never feels like it did before you started. So that's part of it. That's part of training camp, the hardening of your body to get ready for the football season. And as I said, I'm pleased with how the guys worked through it today.
Anything new with the quarterback race you can tell us?
No, nothing right now.
When you say the Leonte situation, is that something you'd address on the injury report?
I would. Yeah, if it's necessary to do it before the next scrimmage, I will. I don't anticipate that. I expect the scrimmage.
Coach, can you talk about the leadership of both Longa and Gauze and how they're helping Lewis get acclimated in the middle spot?
I don't think there's any doubt that those guys are helping Kawan get acclimated and watching film with him and making sure he understands exactly his role in the defense. To have two guys like Steven and Quentin who've played so much football, tremendous examples of the type of people we have in our program. I think it's a great example for a guy like Kawan who, as I said in the beginning, his greatest attribute is his desire to fit in with the team and to be a part of the team.
Having Fridge here this week, what's it been like to have him, and what type of input has he been?
You're on a nickname basis. I
Call him Sarge.
I didn't realize that. No, having Coach Friedgen here is very helpful. He's been helpful all along. He gets all the film. We can talk to him on the phone and get his comments, and he'll send me emails from time to time. But to have him here in person, to be able to sit down with him in a meeting room, watch film, get on the board with him, that's why we wanted to bring him here for a week, and it's been good so far.
Somebody asked you about Gauze. Let me ask you about the personality of Gauze. What do you think when you see him doing on the other side of this dynamic, when you see him doing the art vision stuff and he's a reporter and all? Is kind of his personality?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think Quentin's got a bright future, and that future may be in professional football and beyond, but I know he's got a desire one day to work in the TV entertainment business, and he'll be excellent at it. He's a very well-spoken young man. He spent part of the summer this year doing an internship with SNY, and I think that'll benefit him as he goes forward, to making some connections. Much like a guy like Edmund Larea, he's trying to break into that business too. So we've had guys before do it. I'm excited for him, but Quentin Gauze is the type of person, he could pick any profession, and he'd be very successful at it.
Last few days, seen a lot of NFL scouts around, and they seem to be pretty welcome. Why are you so welcome to the NFL scouts?
It's important that we give our players an opportunity to be seen. Just about every player in this program wants an opportunity to play in that league, and certainly when you look at the odds of how many Division I football players get to play in that league, it's not many, but we'll have quite a few on this team that are going to have an opportunity to kind of walk in the footsteps of the players that have gone in the past and are there right now, like Anthony Davis, who was here today. So, for us, it's an exchange of information. I've been fortunate over the years. The NFL teams that I've visited have always been very welcoming to me, very generous with the information they've given, and we want to give it back.
Time for two more questions. Any resolution on that?
Not yet, but I think Joe's ahead. I think as we watch practice, I don't need to see the film to know that. I think Joe's hitting probably better than all those guys right now. He's doing a nice shot.
You've singled out Dorian a couple times, but the offensive line as a whole, we talk about how chemistry is so important for that. How much progress have they made in 10 days? You feel like whoever the starters are, that unit's getting where it needs to be?
We made progress, I think, from the scrimmage to today. I thought today was a step in the right direction for those guys. We picked up some of the blitzes a little bit cleaner. I thought we ran the ball better today than we did on Monday. So that's a positive. The ultimate test will be when we get in that stadium and go back in the stadium Saturday night with the Big Ten officials and be better. That's really what I want to see. But I've seen progress really from Monday.
Thanks.